हाय गाइस, वेलकम टू कोड विद नवनीत। सो आज हम बात करने वाले हैं फर्स्ट कंपोनेंट ऑफ सिस्टम डिजाइन। सो वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द फर्स्ट कंपोनेंट ऑफ सिस्टम डिजाइन। आई विल स्पीक इन बोथ द लैंग्वेजेस साइमल्टेनियसली, हिंदी एंड इंग्लिश, सो बोथ ऑडियंस विल अंडरस्टैंड। सो जब हम बात करते हैं रिक्वायरमेंट गैदरिंग की, so first, like whenever the problem will come, okay, so interviewer will ask you something like that, okay, design a type ahead system. It's a very big question, so they will just ask you like that, how will you gather a requirement, how will you design a system is your task. So जब हमें पूछा गया कि आप टाइप एड सिस्टम डिजाइन कीजिए, हमें रिक्वायरमेंट गैदर करना है, दिस इज आवर जॉब। एंड HLD इंटरव्यू या LLD इंटरव्यू इज नॉट एन वन साइडेड इंटरव्यू जहां पर क्वेश्चन आपसे पूछा गया और आपको बस आंसर देना है। इट इज नॉट एट ऑल लाइक दैट। So whenever the question asks you design a type system, it is a conversation kind of thing. So HLD interviews and LLD interviews are always like a discussion kind of thing. So you need to ask questions, they will answer you. Then you have any doubt, you have to clear it out. So before going to design any system, you have to gather all kind of requirements and you have to confirm to the interviewer also, okay, this is what I'm thinking, whether I'm correct or I'm wrong, please correct me if I'm wrong, and you have to come to the same ground. So जब आप डिस्कशन कर रहे होते हैं तो आपको ये पता होना चाहिए कि जब आप जो भी सिस्टम डिजाइन करना चाह रहे हैं बेसिकली वो सिस्टम है क्या। आप उसकी रिक्वायरमेंट गैदर की, फिर आपने इंटरव्यू से कंफर्म किया और आप दोनों को एक समान लाइक पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू पर सोचना होगा कि हाँ एग्जैक्टली ये इस तरीके का सिस्टम डिजाइन करना चाह रहे हैं। सो वी हैव टू कम ऑन टू द सेम ग्राउंड एंड देन ओनली वी विल प्रोसीड फर्दर फॉर आवर HLD इंटरव्यूज। सो our first component, as I said, is requirement gathering. So we are going to talk about our question is, okay, type ahead system. So what is type ahead system? यही क्वेश्चन सबसे पहले दिमाग में आएगा कि ये एक्चुअली में है क्या। So I will give you the example. What is type ahead system? So when in Google search we used to write like I write V. So I got some 4 or 5 suggestions. This suggestion is nothing but a type ahead systems. Before you will going to write, you will get some suggestions. So that is called type ahead systems. So when I write VIR, I am getting Virat Kohli. I may get Virupaksha as well, the movie as well. So whatever the trending words is there, you will get those things, right? So this is called type ahead system. So that is what we are going to design now. So basically we are going to we are gathering for this requirement. Okay. Now what is the requirement? So we have two types of requirement, right? So when I am writing requirement, basically what I am writing is functional requirement. Okay. So when I am saying functional requirement means where I am talking about the requirement functionality. What is the functionality we are going to design? First thing, how many suggestions we want. So when you are writing VIR, we'll see 4 suggestions, right? So that way, so we could see only 4 due to this setting and all, but we may get more than. So we are deciding, okay, we are going to take some 5 suggestions. So 5 suggestions are there. Oh, 5 suggestions. So that is what we need when we are designing our system. Now, second thing, when you need a suggestions with when you write 3 letters or 2 letters or 1 letters. So we are thinking, okay, maybe with the first letter only because we are getting with the Google search only with first character for requirement is at least one character. Whenever you write minimum one character, at least one character should be there to get the suggestion. So at least one character, okay. And what is the next thing? What do you think? What will be the come when you are writing something, right? So that is nothing but a trending words. So we have to get the trending words. So we have to have some algorithm to find out what is the trending word is there. So we need a trending word as our suggestions. Okay. Now this is what is our thing, right? Now another thing is NFRs, non-functional requirement. This non-functional requirement is nothing but talking about your system things. What kind of system you need? Okay. So you need is non-functional requirement. So what kind of system you need is so when we talk right, Virat, what will you get? You will get uh, inconsistent output. So your system, if it is inconsistent, that will be fine, but it should be available every time, right? So your system should be available. Now, second non-functional requirement. If your system is available, we go with the CAP theorem. We will get to know. Another thing is when you write VIR, are you waiting some time? क्या आपको थोड़ा इंतजार करना पड़ता है? नहीं. Instant we are getting the results. So it means there is a low latency. So waiting time is very less. Latency is very less, right? So it means low latency. Okay. Third, when your latency is low and you are getting more and more outputs, trending words, it means your throughput is high. So we will have high throughput. Okay. And the last but not the least, we may have more. What kind of system you need? You need a very scalable system. But how will you scale? Will you scale horizontally or will you scale vertically? So suppose if only one system you will increase the capacity, it may cause a single point of failure. Suppose anytime the Google server that particular system is go down due to some issue, power cut and all, the whole world will just go out, right? They don't even search anything because Google server is down. So you need horizontal scaling. So horizontal scaling our second, fourth point, horizontal scaling. That kind of system you need is horizontally scalable. Okay, horizontally scalable system you need. So this is our requirement gathering part. I think this kind of functional requirement or non-functional requirement, you have to gather both of them. Only one thing will not, it will not give a good impression to the interviewer. So you need to have both of them. When you have both of them, your system design requirement gathering part is done. Almost done. We will discuss later if any other thing is required, but these two things for writing purpose, this is all you need is, and it is done. We will discuss about other components in a later point of our interviews, later point of our videos. One by one, I will create a new videos for all the components, and we will discuss those things in a later point of time. Thanks a lot. Thank you very much. We'll meet in the next video. Thank you.